Just breathing the day, yeah, making waves, kicking ass online, can't behave, laughing in the face of wannabe queens, living off memes and caffeine dreams. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Foodie Beauty, fat flights, but she shapes to be freezing, don't care, facing the screen, ruling girl world like it's her scene. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Foodie Beauty, fat flights, but she shapes to be freezing, don't care, facing the screen, ruling girl world like it's her scene. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch, calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That baddest woman with a smirk so mean in the murky depths of live stream. Tears down the walls with the wit so raw, filters off, can't handle her flaw, sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile, leaving haters burned, exiled. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch, calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That baddest woman with a smirk so mean in the murky depths of live stream. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw, filters off, can't handle her flaw, sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile, leaving haters burned, exiled. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw, filters off, can't handle her flaw, filters off, can't handle her flaw, leaving haters burned, exiled. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch, calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. Baddest woman with the smirk so mean in the murky depths of live stream.
Hello from me and my mean smirk. How the hell are you? Happy Thursday. I missed you guys yesterday. In a nutshell, I was frozen. I'm finally defrosted. I don't know. If you struggle with pain, you'll get it when like the weather is colder than you're used to. I don't know. You just become in a vegetative state. Your bones hurt. It hurts to breathe. It hurts to exist. But shout out to this amazing heating blanket that I have. It did the job. Good morning, you guys. I also needed a little mental health break. I won't say too much, but I want to share really fast before we talk about a woman who does nothing to help herself. I had the police at my house after our stream, and I had to take care of some things, and they weren't there to arrest me. They, it was there just to take a report. By the end of our conversation, the police officer told me, on behalf of so-and-so police department, high five to you, kudos to you. Like, you haven't been seen at our jail in a really long time. Obviously, when they come to your house, like, they could see your, like, if I've been arrested before and all that stuff, right? So I'm sure all of that shows up. Anyways, thank you. You're probably not listening because you're very busy, but your words made my day. Just so you guys know, there was a point in time, if you're new to my stream, I couldn't stay out of jail, okay? I was a regular. I mean, I feel like I could have put posters up on the wall and brought a pillow and blanket to just have there for me, So it's a good day when the police are there to assist you, not arrest you. And it's a good day when somebody acknowledges they haven't seen you cause any trouble in a long time. So keep doing whatever you're doing. So it made my day. If you're struggling out there, just know change is possible. Recovery is possible. You seriously just have to do the first step, right? You just have to take the first step, and you have to want to change. And you can't give in to cravings, because cravings are going to be there forever. I hate to break it to anybody out there. Like, I still even go through things, right? But like, what I've learned is cravings pass. They do. So sit on your hands, do whatever you have to do. Music has been very healing to me. Anyways, recovery is possible. Just put in the work, okay? And if anybody's struggling out there and you don't know where to start, you could DM me on Just Breezin' Today. I'm on Twitter, or you can email me justbreezintoday@mail.com. I'm not saying I do everything right. I don't do everything right. I just found what works for me, and maybe it'll work for you too. Anyways, good morning, everybody. Edna, hello. You had 9 arrests and didn't get the 10th free one. I think I've had more than 9 arrests, sadly. I don't even know if I could keep like, I feel like I've been arrested at least 100 times. Wasn't always charged. Like, I don't know. There was a point where they just let me sleep it off, and then like they would breathalyze me in the morning and then let me go. So if I was like at 0, I could go, right? Anyways, I have a lot of arrests, wasn't always charged. Officers are kind of like angels. I'm not trying to change anybody's opinion, but like who knows what would have happened to me those nights if I didn't get arrested, right? Hello, for the people. Candy, did I say hi to you? It's going to be one of those days where I say hi to one person like 5,000 times. Hello, Pink Stars. Ricky Bobby. Joe. Pam. Sunshine. Hello, Lilith. Where have you been, my love? Now I have to watch the America's Next Top Model thing. Ever since you and I were texting about it, it keeps showing up on my Facebook. So it just keeps showing up, and more tea. And like, I have to watch it now. Did you guys ever watch America's Next Top Model? I remember there was a point in time where we all did, right? We all did. And there were things I remember watching it during the time, and I'm like, I don't like this. But then I kept watching. It was almost like addictive. And then I think we were gaslit into believing Tyra Banks was like this wonderful person. Anyways, now that I'm looking at clips and things with adult eyes, that shit was toxic as fuck. I mean, I don't even know if we have time to go into this today. Some people just want to hear about Foodie and Amberlynn Reed. But like, they aired SA and painted it as this woman was drunk and cheated on her boyfriend. No, 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 no. Like, watch this stuff with adult eyes, and I'm telling you, like, it's disgusting. Like, promoting bully. Like, seriously, like, I know we're about to bully Chantel, okay, but she deserves it. But like, women who are already like a size 0, having to worry about their weight, all kinds of things, right? Anyways, I just finished Mindy. It's wild. Okay, I have to watch it. I one day got mad and deleted all the apps off my phone because I don't know if anybody can relate to this. I was feeling bad for myself that I couldn't tell you the last time I've watched TV. It's just, I don't even have a TV in my room. I used to watch it here and there. My reality TV shows like Bravo. I loved Bravo. But like, life became so busy that there was no sitting down and watching an hour of two of anything. It wasn't a reality. And then I realized I'm paying for all these apps I'm not even fucking using. So after cursing everybody out in my head and saying it's because of you I'm deleting this app, then I deleted it all. I probably saved myself a bunch of money. But Netflix, I feel like, there's things I could watch. I can find time, okay? They didn't just air SA. They could have stopped at that part right there, but chose to just record it rather than intervene. It's disgusting. I'm glad Tyra's getting called out. I had no clue. Yeah, but even if you think back, like, were there times where you watch it and you're like, what the heck? Like, strange men coming over to these models' place, an abundance of alcohol provided. Like, they didn't know these guys. Like, maybe it's the mom in me, and I've just learned a lot of tough lessons in my life. But there were things at the time, I guess I didn't realize how bad it was, but I definitely felt a certain type of way. But then I ignored it. I'm not ignoring it now. Morning, Mrs. C. Old Wrinkly Wiener. Speaking of shows, has anyone watched Tell Me Lies on Hulu? No. I don't get to watch anything. Nothing. You know what's crazy, though? If I stopped falling down weird rabbit holes on Facebook, oh my gosh, I don't know how this happened on my Facebook. Don't worry, we'll get to the large women in a minute, okay? I didn't get to yap at you guys yesterday, so we're yapping today. I don't know. My algorithm on Facebook is popping off. Like, I see everybody's family drama, like people I don't know, all kinds of things. So I'm just gonna, anyways, I think if I stop falling down weird rabbit holes and other people's drama, I probably could watch an hour of TV. Couldn't I? Breezy? All right, let's go to Twitter. We're going to talk some shit. I don't really know what to believe. Foodie Beauty's cat might be spayed. Some people say they saw the incision. I haven't seen the incision anywhere. So I couldn't tell you. People thought she was lying yesterday because she let her cat jump all over the place. Apparently, the cat even fell. I don't know who needs to hear this, but like, if you just had a surgery, would you be bouncing off the walls, slipping and falling, or would you be in pain? Genuinely curious. I mean, a spay is a lot harder. Like when an animal gets spayed or neutered, right? It's a lot harder on the female animals than the males. Like it's much easier on them. Anyways, I'm sure even Coco, when I first brought her home from the shelter, like she had just been spayed. And there was times where she was bouncing off the walls, but there was times I could tell she was hurting. And I had to be the adult and control her. I'm not very good in controlling her, but like I didn't want her to rip open her incision, right? I just didn't. So while it didn't feel good that I just brought this dog home and I'm having to try to keep her calm and not letting her run around in the backyard, like I did it, right? It's for the good of the animal. Just like when if you just had a surgery, you wouldn't want to split that incision or rip it or get it infected, right? It's pretty fucking painful. It is. And I did it so fast. It's only 3 episodes and we need more. There's so much more that went down. Okay, I'm getting Netflix today. Thank you, Lilith. It's like what happened in reality TV in the late 90s. And yeah. Hey, Ma, it's good to see you. For someone who struggled being fat, Tyra Shim, though smaller than her, she is evil. Remember when she had a talk show? And I remember the paparazzi caught her at the beach and they took a very unflattering photo of her. I remember watching this episode in real time. I remember she cried. It was like this powerful moment at the time, but like now it's like, fuck you, bitch. You got what you got. Like you gave it to everybody else. Anyway, she was at the beach and it showed her imperfections. That is what I will say. Okay. It was not flattering angles, but she cried on her talk show and she told the paparazzi to kick her or kiss her fat ass. And then she slapped her booty. But she was busy fat shaming people for seasons upon seasons. Like these girls were smaller than her. Again, I feel gaslit about Tyra Banks. Like, I guess I'm going to use her words against her. We were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. Like, I don't know. I liked her at one point, and now I'm just disgusted. And then don't even get me started on her friend who had a stroke, Miss J. Miss J had a stroke. Tyra has not visited, reached out, nothing, nothing, nothing. The new Netflix show about America's Next Top Model reality something. She gained 50 pounds. That was no joke. She fat shamed size 4'6" women. Insane. It is. Well, everybody's talking about her right now, and it's not good. So I can imagine she's getting her karma. I feel like she's going to be sued. Something bad is going to happen. But may justice be served, whatever that looks like. Inshallah. Yalla, all the things. Okay, so can you guys see my screen? I don't know where to start. Oh, let's start here just because I'm feeling a little petty. So before I play this clip, just know that FFG is a liar and people are already defending her in my comment section on YouTube saying it's a joke. She fucking lies about everything. She lies about everything. Why wouldn't she lie about scooting around the Walmart?
She kept mentioning it all week. And then I went to Walmart the other day, and as I'm rolling around in the Walmart, I come to a display of that fucking rice cooker and it's on sale. She kept mentioning it all week. And then I went to Walmart the other day, and as I'm rolling around in the Walmart, I come to a display of that fucking rice cooker and it's on sale. She kept mentioning it.
Wouldn't it be funny if Foodie Beauty gave FFG a taste of her own medicine and waited for her to go to the Walmart and then we got footage of FFG scooting around the Walmart? I don't like you, Foodie, but I really need you to do this. If you guys are not working together, I mean, find out what Walmart she shops at and show us. Is she scooting around like you? Queen of Sweden said, not FFG telling on herself. Is she scooting around Walmart as her twin sister, Foodie Beauty? Rolling around in the Walmart? Old cows always tell on themselves. I mean, she's in love with Foodie. What are the odds she bought a matching Scooty? Hi, Lilith. How are you, honey? Good to see you. Good morning, Farah. Oh my gosh. Oh, wait. I'm sensitive to weight-related stuff. Maybe I shouldn't watch it. And I have my period, so I'm extra emo. If you feel like you shouldn't watch it, don't. Don't. I even need to take my own advice. There's things I forgot what I fell down yesterday, but I had the worst dream last night. So I even need to know where like things are too much for me, right? Trust your gut. This is something I even need to remind myself daily because your gut is always right. Your intuition, that little voice that's speaking to you, follow it. And especially if you're on your period, I get it. I get emo too. Like anything could make me emotional during that time. I don't know, a butterfly flying. I'm like, it's so beautiful and it only lives 2 weeks. Like I can totally spiral. Anyways, okay, let's see. Okay, did anybody actually see BG's incision? And how does it look? And why is it not posted to her community tab? These are the things I want to know because when Julia was finally spayed at that like back alley clinic, we saw it, like multiple pictures of it. Did we not? Definitely trigger warning for that show and always protect your mental health and peace first. That's really good advice. They could have a scooter race. Michael Furberger, are you listening? I will be looking for your tweet later today. Can you make that happen? And can they be racing on Rainbow Road? Please and thank you. Maybe I could do it. No, but you have a better, like, you're better. I mean, I'll attempt it with Grok, but I'd rather watch yours. Okay, hold on. Let's refocus, Breezy. I am in a really good mood now that I'm defrosted. I just needed to say that. We're doing a backyard stream later today. It's supposed to start pouring again, so we'll sit in the breezeway and we will vape and we will watch the rain. And I don't know. I'm not showing the fucking Mustang today. You might just have to look at me and my big nose because I am so sick of people coming in. Oh my gosh, it grates on my last nerve. And now that I said that, there's going to be more. But seriously, I don't know. It's not even my car. Okay, Lori said, finally provides proof of life for the cat. Who's to say she actually got spayed, though? By the way, to the mods who are here and will be here later, just time people out. Later today, I just want to bees in the rain, okay? And maybe, just maybe, if it doesn't rain or if the rain stops, we'll go for a walk. Not in the hills because it's too muddy and I don't want to get stuck. But we'll go for a walk around the block or something and get some exercise. I'm feeling like I'm getting chubby. I haven't been up in the hills for a few days. And I made this delicious pasta salad that I haven't stopped eating. Okay, anyways. The onesie's too big for her. Guess I just don't understand it. Like when you get your pet spayed, do you not want to see what the incision looks like? Like, I mean, maybe it's really helpful and I don't get it. Anyway, she finally provides proof of life for the cat. Who's to say she actually got spayed, though? It's so cold and rainy. Perfect Netflix and blanket. I wish that we could still. Okay, did Netflix bring back the option where you can watch things together, or was that on Amazon Prime? I can't remember. But there was a point in time where, like years ago, we would watch movies together and we would chat as we watched the movies. And then they took that option away. But do you know where we can do that? Because can you imagine we're all under our electric blankets, snacking on our sweet tart ropes and yapping about whatever we're watching together? Oh my gosh, Farah! For afternoon treats. Thank you so much for the super chat. I love you, by the way. Lilith, can you please share Farah's channel again? I know everybody in here is already subscribed, but in the off chance you're not, you're really missing out if you're not subscribed to her. She's lovely, gorgeous, funny, intelligent, and all the things that I am not. Thank you so much for the super chat. We do movie nights on Discord. I forgot we can do that. Okay, if you want to join Discord for movie nights. Wait, but then do I have to stream it from my phone? Because then you guys are going to see all my notifications. What if I get a spicy text from my boyfriend? Like, no offense, but you don't need to be in on it too. I just remember a long time ago, people used to stream like live streams, Foodie Beauty stuff, but like you would have to silence. I don't know. Somehow I have things silenced and things still get through. Boomer, hello. No, Netflix took the option. Netflix, I have a bone to pick with you. Okay, hold on. Yes, anyone in the server can. Okay, who's not worried about what comes across their phone? And who wants to take one for the team? I think it would be fun. Maybe we could watch the documentary together. And we could do it this weekend, like maybe a Saturday night. How do you feel about that? Press 1 if you are interested. All right, I really have to refocus. Sorry, again, I'm really excited. W's World said, I mean, she could have jammed that thing on the cat body. You could get those on Amazon. It doesn't mean that it got its procedure. And if anything, I believe it should be sleeping. And I don't think it would be sitting up like that. I think it would be sprawled out on the floor because I am sure it's in a lot of pain and or stoned. I don't think Foodie's giving her the pain medication. So when we brought Coco home, again, she had just gotten spayed. I think I brought her home maybe like the next day. And they gave us pain medication for her. It wasn't like anything that anybody could go run off with, but it made Coco sleepy. Like I gave her pain meds and she'd knock out for a bit. But from what I hear, BG's just bouncing off the walls like Sugar Cult. Cheryl Avery said, what the fuck is the cat doing up on a counter with her glass of water? The cat isn't supposed to be jumping. Why didn't she put the water on the floor? She hates when people tell her that she's a bad pet owner, but voila. Here's a picture showing that she isn't following vet's orders. Well, Foodie's going to be really mad when that incision splits open and she's going to have to shell out money. But what are the odds she won't pay for it to be done? Like she'd just go to Natter and have her suture the cat up. I guess that would be no nudies from my wife. Oh, darn. Is the Discord open? Edna, you can join. Do you have Twitter? I can't remember. Or do we have each other blocked from a long time ago? I don't know. Get it from Lilith? Because Lilith is in there. I think, Lilith, you could just share the invite. I believe. But yes, I would like you to join and come hang out with us. Here's a trailer for Reality Check, America's Next Top Model, Netflix. Thank you so much. No, I only have Discord. Okay. If you're on Discord, you can search me, Just Brazen today, and then send me a friend request. I'll purposely start dropping my news at random times to give jump scares. It's great. Watch, a whole bunch of people are wanting to join now. Okay, hold on. I'm seeing if I'm missing anything else. Well, obviously we still have a whole bunch, but I feel like there were other things. Oh, this is annoying, but I feel like the more we lecture her about it, the more she's just going to let her jump. But Velvet Peppermint said, why are you allowing her to climb/jump? That is very dangerous, especially the day of her surgery. Please do not be so irresponsible. She will rip her incision open. Didn't you get paperwork with very specific instructions regarding the next 10 to 14 days? Or better yet, ask your beloved ChatGPT. How do you claim to be a cat lover? And don't block me because you're mad. I'm truly trying to help you. You have to do better to protect her and ensure she heals properly, including internally. I remember when I worked at this one veterinary clinic, and it was mostly like vaccines, spays, neuters, things like that, first pet visits. Anyways, when we would discharge the patients, we would tell the owners no running, jumping, or playing for 10 to 14 days. And I know it's going to be hard, and there's going to be moments where they act like they're fine, but it's going to rip open and it's going to be painful. So, and we would say too, if your pet is licking or anything like that, keep the e-collar on. I think that's what we called it. It's been a long time. But anyways, I'm pretty sure she got those same instructions. Pretty sure. Okay. Keep you guessing around any corner, Pam. I saw that. I'm going to get back to you. I promise, Joe. But I don't mind if you post it or whatever. I think you had asked if you couldn't post or yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. And it will all make sense one day. Anyways, Foodie Beauty is disgusting, and this is going to piss me off, even though I've already heard it. So this is a term that she uses that's offensive, outdated, racist as fuck. I'm just going to play it.
Best friends, she was like not to be rude, but people found her extremely ugly. Like she had the most her teeth were bucked out to here. But that's about it. She had just had really buck teeth. Other than that, she had really nice green eyes. She was, what is it, like mulatto? Is that what they call it? She was like half black, half white. She was just really gorgeous girl. Okay, like she had like her hair was like, what would you say, like her black side hair. So it was really nice and like thick and curly.
Her black side hair.
One day, like she got braces, and then when her braces came off, we were going into like grade, I can't remember. We were getting ready to go to school together. And she looked so amazing. Like, and she became the most popular person that year just because of her teeth being straightened. Like, people are going to have a field day with that one. Well, I mean, that's what she was. She was mixed. I don't know. What do you call that?
Biracial.
Well, I mean, that's what she was. She was mixed. I don't know. What do you call that?
So I want to educate you guys. Hold on. Mulatto is a racial classification that refers to people. Hold on. Fuck. Okay, it's a historical term originating in the 16th century Spanish Portuguese mulatto derived from mulo, meaning mule, used to describe a person with one white parent and one black parent. It was key, often offensive racial category in colonial slave-holding societies, including the U.S., Caribbean, and Brazil, used to classify people of mixed, specifically European and African ancestry. See, it's so disgusting. Just so you know, if there's somebody who is half black, half white, half something, half whatever, biracial, I would seriously punch somebody if they said that to my child. It's like calling somebody it's offensive. I hate her. Nana Spike T said, I'm biracial, but why even bring race into it? And the way she's talking about her black side, for one thing, white people have curly hair. I don't know if Foodie is aware of that. It didn't have to be from her black side because she had curly hair. And it's offensive to refer to somebody who is biracial as having bucked teeth. I don't know why we need to say this stuff. Why even bring race into it? She could have easily said, I have a friend who had buck teeth, but once she got braces, she became Miss Popularity. Aside from that, sounds like a made-up story. She's giving Kathy Bates, yes, an AHS coven, yes. Yes, my best friend growing up. Okay, but that's not nice to say, Ricky Bobby. I know some people, like back then, there was people who had that nickname. It wasn't right then either. Like, it wasn't right then. I'm not saying, like, you go around saying that, but, like, maybe they called themselves that. I don't know, but either way, it's not okay. Edna, sorry, I'm not going through this Black History Month. No, I get it, Edna. I totally get it. I feel like we need to educate people who are clearly misinformed hanging out with Chantel. So I get it. It's wrong, but is part of it not educating? I know it's about celebrating, but maybe I will take the time. You don't have to. But to educate, it's fucking rude. It's rude. It's wrong. Let me see. When I first heard that, it actually made me cry. I've never been more disgusted with her. I'm old as fuck, and that word absolutely frowned upon, even in the 1960s. It should always be frowned upon. Girl Scout said, Foodie Beauty's reset day will be the next day that doesn't end in Y. That's true. Hold on one second. Cinnamon said, in no way am I defending this girl, but I myself am half black and half white, and I myself only just learned in the last 5 years that it is a racially bigoted word. I personally don't find it offensive, but she probably honestly doesn't know any better. She does know better. That's the thing. And giving her excuses and making her excuses for her, like Google is free. She's always on Chat GPT. Raven said black side hair. As much as she's on TikTok, as often as she says bro, she magically doesn't know the proper way to call a biracial person. Norland said, right, I was waiting for her to hit us. Yeah, okay, let's get off this topic. Daily reminder, she's racist, she's disgusting. The right term is biracial. At least that's what I would say. Mixed is even okay. I mean, there's a whole hairline called mixed chicks, right? She knows better. She just doesn't give a fuck. She's 42. She knows better. Exactly. It's time to stop making excuses for her. She's an adult. Most of us know better at this point, right? And if you don't, you're learning now. Okay, hold on. So here's her recap. Foodie Beauty was live on Kick. Who is up? I'm very confused. She made a community post saying something came up. She'll see you when she can. And then apparently she was live. So Lori said it was 46 minutes of nothing. Lori said BG is bouncing off the fucking walls. She's asking chat instead of the vet if it's safe to give the cat gabapentin. Oh my gosh. Lori said complaining about Kick's glitches and how she's not going to be able to grow her Twitch or Kick channels. Call the vet. She won't because she doesn't have an actual vet. Like there's certain things that animals are prescribed that are pretty much the same as what humans get prescribed, but like the dosage is very important. Her cat is tiny. I don't think she should be given a 600 milligram or whatever dosage Foodie Beauty is on because Foodie is much larger than that tiny cat. Lori said complaining about Kick's glitches and how she's going to be able to grow her Twitch or Kick channels. She's bitching about having to take the onesie on and off every day is going to be stressful for the cat. Bloated can't do anything besides kiss at the cat and tell her not to jump around. Get up. I guess the Snow Princess person is trying to grow their channel. Don't know why the fuck they would choose to associate with folds after watching for 30 seconds, but okay. Snow Princess says, is there a platform that you use that you can message me on? I'll help you. I think I know why her name is Snow Princess. I'm not trying to be rude. The fact that she won't watch her cat or put away the toys. Imagine choosing to be this ignorant in 2026. I'm going to pin that. There we go. All right, can you guys still see if it's pinned right there? Lori said, I guess this is a new bot mod. I don't care. Oh, I'm not saying that to you, Lori. Sorry. How much did that compliment cost her? Salah said, Chantel, you are the nicest. How did we end up with no fast food foodie? He got paid for that, like $100. She ignored this comment. How we did with the no fast food foodie. She ends the stream. Okay, well, daily reminder that I'm not that upset that we're not stream sniping Kick. Candy said eternally grateful that she's barren, won't watch her cat or put away the toys. Yeah, I'm internally grateful too. Anybody else I feel bad for, right? Like I know there's people who have had their children's names picked out since they were like 12 years old, right? And I pray that they have children and I pray that they get their baby. But Chantel would be a terrible mother. Absolutely horrible. Look at how she is with these cats. Look at how she is with Sasa. Can you imagine what she would do with her own child? I'm glad she can't have children. Some people shouldn't be parents, and that's Foodie Beauty. Norland said, you can barely see it, quoting Chantal. The incision looks really clean. Yeah, that's what happens when you don't get your cat fixed at the pharmacy. She would be horrible. I think she would get jealous, too, if she had a daughter. She would. There were times I swore she was getting jealous over Julia and Salah's relationship. Norland said, watching BG run around and fall because she still has anesthesia in her system breaks my heart. Chantel could have bought a soft crate and restrict BG to there for the night and the room for a few days. The cat is going to be in so much pain when her meds wear off. Did something happen and that's why she couldn't go live? Like, did something happen with BG's incision? Pocahontas said she should keep her in the bedroom. The highest thing in there is the bed. Norland said, or the bathroom, or that spare room for the night, at least where there's nothing to jump on. She could get one of those soft crates for like less than $30 some places. And it would be enough room for BG to be able to stand up and move around, but it would be restricted enough that she can't bounce off anything. And then it's soft, so she can't hurt herself on the hard crate, right? If Chantel can order $30+ of DoorDash a million times a day, why can't she get a crate? What is this? Oh, yeah. She posted something's come up and I can't go live today, guys. See you when I can. She ends up going live. Kelly said, so either BG ripped open her stitches, Foodie Beauty went out and left her alone while she's healing, or she just doesn't want to talk about her non-existent diet and exercise. Isn't it Ramadan? I think I saw a tweet from Farah. Was it you, Farah? If you're still listening? Where Foodie, wait, what did you say? That Foodie's in a mood because she can't overeat during Ramadan like she wants to. Day one Ramadan, she was supposed to fast. She didn't. She overate all day before going live. No, she just wanted to eat all day without chat getting on her. It was you. Okay. I knew I saw the tweet somewhere. This is actually terrifying. Fat Kid Cool said, just a heads up, Foodie Beauty. TSA doesn't let you pack a filter in your carry-on. Her teeth are so unfortunate. I don't know who needs to hear this, but the dentist is very important. You should be going for your teeth cleanings. You should brush your teeth daily. Flossing is amazing. Don't let yourself become Foodie Beauty with, I don't even know, candy corn teeth. Imagine living this delusional. She even filters off all her chins. It's all fake for her. Poor Foodie going hungry. Nope, not going to happen. Isn't she supposed to be giving back or doing charity? I feel like she's the only one gaining things, right? Like she's treating herself. I don't know if she needs to hear this. You don't count as charity, Chantal. Just don't. This is Amberlynn Reed's ass and I can't get over it. She said it's this way because of the way she sleeps. How are you sleeping and how many hours a day are you sleeping that you push all the fat up into a shelf? And we're supposed to believe that Tommy isn't feeding her? Have you ever seen her rump so large? Sinatra said the crack goes all the way up and through the tectonic plate. It's not her back. Her ass is a giant backward 7. I see it. It looks... I can't think of what this fish's name is. But if you know what I'm talking about, I don't know. You could tell just by the lips. It looks like this fish. It's a big fish. What the fuck is its name? Naughty Box, the shelf ass. It's like beyond that. It's a whole table. If not Lovecraftian monster, why Lovecraftian monster shape? I don't know. I still see a fish mouth. What do you see? How does she sit? Honest question. That's from being fat, Amber. I think she wants us to believe it's like, you know, when you can tell when a baby is laid on their back a lot, how the back of their head gets flat. Like, that's what she wants us to believe. Like, in what way are you sleeping that it's moving all your fat up to your head? All right, we have a clip from Alabama Chapstick. Foodie Beauty caught shrimping on camera. Watch here.
Woman to woman, I have to tell you, raw shrimp is a lot of things, but it is not a toner. You're scrubbing it all over your face right now. This is a nightmare for me. This is the kind of thing that they warn you about in training videos, and you think, oh, this is never going to happen in real life. Nobody's going to touch their face after they've touched raw shellfish and then just continue on. So here we are exfoliating ourselves with crustaceans. And that is something I never knew I would say in my entire life, which is why I watch your show. I'm 11 minutes in, and I have seen you go on a sinus
Hi,
safari
Dane.
with your finger. And then You turn around and throw your shrimp in a coffee maker and then rub seafood all over your face.
Ew.
Yet again. Woman to woman.
I didn't hear her say that again. The god said, "Oh, nice. Hopefully she will get hepatitis. Getting raw shrimp in your nose poses a potential risk for hepatitis A, as this virus is however you say it, transmitted and can be found in contaminated shellfish. While ingestion is the primary route, the virus can infect via mucous membranes like those in the nasal passage if the shrimp was harvested from sewage polluted waters. Raw shellfish are known carriers of hepatitis A. If the shrimp was contaminated, the virus could potentially enter your system through the delicate lining of your nose. It says hepatitis B and C. These are typically not transmitted through food or environmental contact with seafood. They require blood-to-blood contact or sexual fluids. You know, this is quite the conversation. Bacterial infection. Apart from viruses, raw shrimp can harbor bacteria like Vibrio or Salmonella, which could cause a localized infection or sinus issues if introduced into the nasal cavity. Raw shrimp and sexual fluids. I mean, happy Thursday. Rose Dactylian said she's not going to take a shower or wash those clothes either. Debbie's World said, once a pig, always a pig. Nana Spike T said, I will never look at shrimp without hearing Sinus Safari. I don't think so, Mrs. C. Ripped Pantyhose said, well, hey, maybe she's on to something. You know, they use snail mucin these days. A pioneering woman so far ahead of her time, she's looped around way behind the rest of us. Okay, snail mucin is awesome, though. If you haven't tried it, it will make your face glow. I haven't bought it since I've been using the red light therapy because that makes my skin glow. But before I had the mask, I used the snail mucin and it gave you like glass skin. I don't know. It's super hydrating too. It takes you a minute to get used to it, and definitely don't lick your lips after you apply it to your face and the off chance you accidentally get it on your lips. But I think there's this brand, what is it? Poppy Austin. It's supposed to be like CosRx, and it works just as well. She hasn't showered in at least a month. She hasn't showered since she's been there. Where are the water spots on her glass doors? And it's really bothering me. I feel bad. I hope I didn't offend you. I needed the world to know how disgusting Chantel is, and I needed the world to know that you should not use those words. But I totally understand like why it would bother you that much. And I hope you're not mad at me, and I feel bad. I feel bad. I never want to offend anybody other than Chantel and Amberlynn Reed and like a few other people, right? Yaba said BG was pretty energetic for having surgery yesterday. Okay, well, to be fair, if the anesthesia is still in her system, she might have not been in much pain, but she's going to feel it today. And that's why Chantel should have kept her contained in some way. I'm not saying like strap her down somewhere, but she could have definitely put her in a room, not let her jump up on things. I know it's hard with a cat, but that's why she should have been more prepared. Same Lilith shrimp gives me the biggest ick. My boyfriend doesn't like it either. I think it's amazing, but we like what we like, right? Like there's some people who really like chicken, and that grosses me out. I don't like the smell of chicken. It really bothers me. The smell of it, the way it feels. But anyways, I guess we all like certain things. There's some things that are disgusting to me that like somebody else would find amazing, right? Like they can't wait to eat chicken later. And then, you know, there's me. But again, if anybody thinks I'm judging them, friendly reminder, I like black licorice. So, I mean, my taste isn't exactly the best. JM said, I mean, to me it is, but JM said, all sus, that poor cat. I wish she wasn't such a selfish pig getting animals as props because she doesn't want to be alone. That cat deserves a good home. I would take her in a second, and you'd probably give her an amazing home. Beck said, I'm sorry, I want to see the incision scars. We all know heifer lives to lie, and the onesie didn't even look to be on properly. It looked too big. Like, how good of a job could it be doing if it's big and she could still get to her incision? She should have gotten a cone. Blocked for chicken shaming me crazy. It's bothered me ever since I was a little girl. I couldn't stand the smell of it, and just looking at it grossed me out, and I can't explain why. I don't know. It really bothers me, okay? But I still love you. Oh my gosh. She should have gotten a cone. She should have. There's even soft cones too. I mean, they truly have them all these days. I feel like there's even like this blow up donut thing that they put around, you could put around your cat. Lashing Pondu said, genuine question about wide load over here. Why does she move from scooter to seat in the food court? Why not just stay in the damn scooter? I don't know, because she's not really disabled. And I guess she wants to feel normal and show that she could still fit in a seat, but it doesn't look comfortable. I mean, have you ever been to a restaurant and you've had to share a seat with somebody? I've had to do it with my sister or my daughter. I don't know, when there's a bunch of us. And like, you know, when your ass is like halfway hanging off and you can't even really enjoy yourself because you're worried you're going to meet the floor. I feel like, why put yourself through that? Just stay in the scooter. Black licorice is the best. I'm always surprised it's unpopular. Heck, licorice. I like licorice too. I do. Huge fan. It does smell funky. It does. She looks terrible. She looks like she died 5 days ago. She looks like a dog with bloat. I feel like I said this the other day, but she truly does. Emma said, why does her mouth look like she's just come back from the dentist? Not cutie slime beast. I don't know. It's giving stroke face. I say that as somebody who had stroke face. All right, we get into Amberlynn Reed stuff. I took a 14-minute long clip yesterday because I was enjoying seeing her suffer, and I don't know if there's any nicer way of saying this. But Sweet Tea told Amberlynn off. It was a whole thing. So let's watch this clip, and then eventually we're going to get to the 14-minute long clip where she was ranting, raving, crying. She was going to quit. It was a whole thing.
No, I want to know for Sweet Tea and Scooter at the same time. Like, I don't understand
the
that.
sympathy you had for me when he leaked my.
Okay, well then you're not watching all the shows, or you're not watching.
What'd you say? Oh my God, Scooter, you shouldn't have done that. What'd you say?
Okay, Sweet Tea, it just feels like you're bitter or something. I don't really know what's going on.
Yeah, that is really fucking deep. It hurts.
But you know what? Since everyone else is, if you care so much about your fucking baby, why are you baby?
Oh yeah,
bro?
switch the fucking topic, motherfucker.
No, I want to know.
Why'd you take your cat? You can take your cat over to your girlfriend to kill it, but you can't go to fat camp. You can't do anything with your cat for cat camp. You
And just like that, the patience expires. Amber didn't like being held accountable, so she tried to change the subject to something she thought would make Sweet Tea look worse. And it didn't go the way she thought it would.
Like, you should be happy you're pregnant, bro. I'm sorry you weren't the one to fucking tell everyone, but you're preggo. Yay, happy for you.
You've done a lot of fucking bad. I think it's really shitty that
you're going based off of rumors, Sweet Tea. And I fucking be mean to you because I fucking like you.
Girlfriend in her fucking room. You restrained your girlfriend and restricted her from leaving. That's illegal, you dumb. You have done severe bad shit to people. I don't want to get here and talk about my kid and my pregnancy when your best friend's kid was the one that fucking announced it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go before I have a heart attack.
Are you gonna let me?
I hope you don't go to fat camp. I'll be fucking over you, stupid.
Oh,
I don't think Sweet Tea likes you very much.
Which is crazy because Amberlynn said she only wanted to work with Sweet Tea. And remember when Sweet Tea was sucking her fupa hard? FYI, I don't know why they let this go on for so long. It can't be good to be screaming while you're pregnant. That's not me coming for you, Sweet Tea. Like, the topic is so touchy, but I do want to say I had a lot of opinions, and apparently Sweet Tea's doctor is having her wean off nicotine.
I think she's mad. I think that she fell in love with Scooter and she's fucking being bitter. That was crazy.
I think if nobody can talk about your girlfriend who feeds you, you should leave her child out of your mouth. Again, I'm not defending what Sweet Tea's doing, but it's also, if we can't talk about Amberlynn's partner who is an adult, Amberlynn Reed shouldn't be able to talk about somebody's child.
And I don't even think my biggest detractor ever has ever said that I restrained my girlfriend. I've never done that. That was weird.
Well, she's talking about the time that
Didn't Emily tell us that Amberlynn restrained her?
Emily said that you blocked the door.
Yeah, that Sweet Tea just like literally that was scary. I want to say I've always supported Sweet Tea and I've never went behind her back. I've always had empathy for her. I have no idea what the just happened. Genuinely.
That's a rough one.
Yikes. I liked Sweet Tea calling her a cunt. I did. Oh, wait, why is it over here? Back to tab. That was so weird. It went off to the side. Spiraling. Oh, it gets worse. Girl World said, Top Bombi said, Girl World research findings by me. After years of wasted observation, I've developed a theory. Certain bigback specimens, alar and buffalo, prolonged fupa expansion appears to trigger what I would call phantom ball syndrome. Symptoms include sudden macho energy, inflated confidence, territorial strutting, a psychological belief of possessing large dangling authority man balls. I'm thinking the fupa functions as an auxiliary confidence reservoir. As volume increases, so does perceived dominance. My further wasted studies are ongoing, but my early data suggests the audacity to mass ratio is statistically significant. Listen, there seems to be a direct correlation between fupa mass and ball energy confidence. Prove me wrong. Oh, and by the way, Sweet Tea calling ALR a cunt gave me goosebumps. It was pretty amazing. I do have to say that. King Savage said, this is truth. I've seen such in the lower rank, those without 100K YouTube audiences, big backs around, huffing and squalling. QLR is an anomaly, though, as her balls did not need to grow to size. She emerged fully formed with inflated ego, shrieking and grifting from the start. Chantel's Fupa Boyle said, I definitely think she thinks she's tough. Puffing up at Beck in the car, you calling me big? When Beck could have had that fat face flapping easily. Not big back specimens. We need that tweet narrated. Yes! All right, I do end up having a longer clip. So that was from Apathetic Facts. Let's see. Oh, Flashing Pondu said, can we talk about how Chantal never even considered to let the woman with the pram pass her first? It's just general courtesy. So there's a woman with a stroller going up the ramp, and Foodie Beauty just goes on without even moving out of the way or letting the woman go first. I don't know. It doesn't want to play. Well, that's so weird. Hold on. Listen. I don't know. Well, we'll come back to it, okay? There's a woman that's coming up the ramp with a stroller and a child, and Foodie just mows on through, okay? I don't know why. It just doesn't want to play. All right, let's keep going. If I remember, I'll come back to it. So, Foodie makes a community post. She can't sleep, going live on Kick. And someone tells her, buy a freaking enclosed playpen for BG. She should not be jumping, climbing, and bouncing. How do you know so little about the importance of spay after care, being a self-proclaimed cat expert? Chantal, she will be in a lot of pain and internally will not heal. Incision can rip open. Please do the right thing. I'm wondering if that comment is even still there. Ashley said, asking Chantal to do the right thing is wasting your breath. She's too lazy and far too defiant, plus she doesn't care. Boho Sheik said, I don't believe she got the cat spayed. I believe she bought the onesie to hide that there's no incision. I'm so stubborn. I can't focus until this fucking thing plays. It's not going to let me. Okay. Sorry. All right. Cats don't act like BG does the same day out of surgery. Why didn't she go live when she was getting ready to go and on her way back? She is a selfish bitch. So it just says, well, some cats may feel well enough to act normal or even hyperactive on the same day as their spay surgery due to the pain medication. It is not typical for them to be very active. Most cats will be drowsy, sluggish, and disoriented for the first 24 to 48 hours as the anesthesia wears off. And it tells you, here's what you need to know about cats' activity. So usually they're tired, low appetite, a little wobbly. It says your vet will have provided pain relief, which may make your cat feel good enough to try and play or jump, but this should be discouraged. The zoomies. Occasionally, a cat might have a burst of energy or conversely, a hyperreaction to the medication, but this must be managed to prevent injury. Coco has the zoomies every day. She does this thing. I don't know if anybody cares about this. I know I'm supposed to be talking about Chantal, but Coco does the funniest thing, like at least twice a day. She'll do it outside and inside. Like something sets her off and she runs as fast as she can, hops from couch to couch to couch. Like if I'm sitting there, she'll even jump and bounce off of my chest. It's the cutest thing in the world. It is. However, she didn't just get spayed, so she is rude. So for the people, I'm confused. Yesterday, everybody said that they didn't, well, not everybody, a majority of people said that they didn't think that she got spayed. But when I woke up today, there was rumblings of her apparently showing her incision. I still haven't seen it. Maybe by the time we finish our tweets, if I click on the Foodie Beauty hashtag, it'll magically pop up. But I don't know. Again, I asked this before, but I don't think I looked at the chat. Press 1 if you've seen the incision and you know it exists. Boho makes a good point, but it could also be that she did get her spayed and took her meds for herself. Yes, Dane. Hi, Queen of Sweden. I think I just read one of your tweets. Breezy Beauty. Hello, gorgeous. Okay, so Dastardly Deeds tagged Ottawa citizen and Ottawa Muslims and said, Miriam, wife of Kuwaiti Syrian expat Salah El Refe, begging, grifting money the first day of Ramadan? Shame, 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 Chantal. Also, still asking donations for Syria for the special needs child. So Foodie made a community post saying, hi, going live today at 3 p.m. This evening, I'm going to do more commission drawings. So if you would like me to draw you or someone you know, please send me a pic you want me to draw tonight on my live. Each request is either $20 by PayPal or e-transfer or 5 gifted subs on Kick or 2,000 Yap gift on Kick. I don't know what that is. You can send me a pic on Instagram or by email. First come, first serve. Please wait for confirmation before sending any payment. This is a quick 5-minute sketch and I will autograph and send a pic to you. PayPal. And then she gives her PayPal. Anyways, doesn't she owe a bunch of money for back taxes? I'm glad you tagged Ottawa citizens, Dastardly Deeds, when she showed a picture and it looks like she was shaved. BG, not Chantal. Thanks for the clarification. She showed a pic of BG's stomach. Did she show it to her community tab or on Kick? Let me see. And do you know where I can find this picture? I'm looking to see if magically it's there. What's the drama with Capone? I'm so confused. Okay, sorry, I just saw Hot Discord Rejects, which is AK Capone. No, I will not stop tagging you. You were repeatedly asked to stop slandering me in Tragic, and you refused. If you don't want to be called out for your disgusting defamation, then I suggest you stop. It's not going to save you from the legal consequences, though. It's too late for you, Greg, and everyone else. You cannot slander us behind a block, then cry and lie about it. You ugly, old, lonely hag. You will never be the victim. You're a gross, old, bitter fuggo who takes out her ugly on everyone that you're jealous of. You will PA alone, and it's what you deserve. Oh! Okay, well, anyways, I was nosy. I couldn't help myself. I had to read it. Capone just keeps everyone's name. I'm so confused because Capone's always like up in the shit. And then it's like she doesn't like it when the focus is on her. Anyways, I don't hate her. I'm just confused by her. All right, hold on. I could skip past the community tabs. We all know she ended up going live, okay? So here's a recap of her I Just Want to Chat. BG is no longer in her onesie and bouncing off the couch, going into a box and behaving just like a cat who got invasive surgery, guys. A quick Google image search suggests this is the original image. So Foodie showed our phone number. This is to certify that the animal described below was spayed or neutered on 2/17/26. Patient BG, Age 7 months. Species feline. Breed Siamese mix. Sex spayed female. Color and markings lynx point. Weight 2.42 kgs. Take your screenshots now, people, before I click off. She's an idiot. Whining about being in a bad mood and what she ate today while the cat is going all over. She's such a beautiful cat. I try so hard to not get attached to her. Oh, wait! More images. Girl World, you decide if she actually got spayed. I don't know how I'm supposed to tell from this. Huh. I'm still not buying it. She lies about everything. She could have created a space certificate through her friend ChatGPT. Like, I don't see the actual incision. If I was trying to lie and grift and I was Chantal, would I get some clippers and just shave my cat like I shaved my head? I don't know if I believe it. Hard to say. Time to work out. Okay, Naughty Box, have a good workout. Capone just keeps everyone. Oh, yeah, on kick. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, Lordy, it's Shorty was in there. I wonder if you got blocked. Claims she was looking for furniture when she stumbled across the ad for BG. I had a meltdown over grilled cheese, she spilled. I am caught up. She's already lost steam after 43 minutes. BG doesn't like anyone except me. I thought she was warming up to your family when they visited. This is bullshit. Recounting her, I think I'm addicted to cocaine story in such a nonchalant way, you might say it was all made up. Careful, Strawberry. She may accidentally reveal while she didn't go live at 3 p.m. Strawberry said, you said something came up today. You just watched horror movies all day? Babbling about nothing. It's obvious you don't give a fuck about your animal, and nobody gives a fuck about your fallen cheese sandwich. Just log off, folds. And then Lori asks, why does a Muslim have a Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer toy? She says, I don't want to talk about it. Her personal problem that prevented her from logging on at 3 p.m. Eastern. Was she fighting with Salah? Couch Blunt said, well, I'm fascinated by the blood sugar. I like to learn about it. Ask your doctor. Refusing to discuss her blood sugar reading, I can predict what it was. Do you remember these commercials? We used to have crazy commercials. Anyways, it's kind of creepy. Now when I go for my maple syrup or pancake syrup, I'm going to picture this. Blocked Couch Blunt for doing exactly what her stupid ass asked for, holding her accountable. They said, well, blood sugar also is an accountability thing. I can understand people wanting to know. I mean, if you talk about your blood sugar and you being diabetic nonstop, won't people have questions? My blood sugar isn't even that high right now. We're supposed to believe that. There have been plenty of people in this community who give exactly this information, not because they necessarily want to prove anything, but because they're sharing in their actual health/recovery journey. Serenity said, I hope when they have their own medical issues in life, they get on stream every hour and give us their vitals and blood sugars and all that. And then she says, I don't want to get up. Desperately trying to contain her ugly. Too bad that runs into your organs. Tracy catching strays without even being in chat. Scapegoat said, Tracy on Foodie's big onesie post. I upvoted your 2 comments and no one else's. I love the Campbell soup one with the snowman. Hey, Eric, she didn't go live because she sent her scooter to pimp my ride so they could put a fridge and bigger battery on it. Maybe they'll give her an aquarium too. I swear on an episode of that, didn't a car get like an aquarium? Describing how to remove and clothe a cat in a onesie like it's some big chore. Tracy TX Troll. Hey, my gifted sub is out. Who's going to sub me another one, please? All right. Tracy Kicker said, Chantel, throw that donut in the snow. All right. Well, does anybody care about the rest of this thread or should we go on to... It's nothing against you, Lori. It just seems like delusional dickhead thinks she's BG's person. Getting fatter every frame. Wait, I thought Scats knew everything about your past. Why is he sending you these gifts? Asking, is this you? Rule number 2 wins again. I don't think he looked her up. I think that they had just met. And that's why she was acting all nice and humble and changed when she was first in Kuwait. Next. Okay, let's go. Thank you, Lori, for the recap. Okay, let's see. I think I'm going to go to, oh wait, Free the People said, so she didn't go live today because it was the first day of Ramadan and she wanted to be able to eat all day and not have chat calling her out. That's it. Remember, it's always about food first. This is Emily apparently saying, I'm catching up. I'm trying to heal from it with actual therapy, but it's complicated like many other preferences. It's fucked up, but my brain made an intimate connection with food and large bodies. It kind of feels like a safe place. Safe to say Amberlynn makes me want to change. It's not worth it. Crochet with Ashby said, it's her brain's fault and also Amberlynn as a reason to change. Go away, Emily. Take Amber with you and live happily ever after. Oh yeah, it's not that type of love. Your brain formed an intimate connection with food and large bodies. Boop Olympic said, so Emily's out here admitting that her feeder fetish is so bad that she has to seek therapy for it. While Amber was just insisting in her latest version of the story that Emily is definitely not a feeder. Oof, the continuity errors. I bet the onesie is to hide the cat's stomach so we can't see if it really got spayed or not. Probably. Did you see my timestamp where you can see the wound? I just want to chat 550. Okay, and that's on her kick. Let me see. Sorry, I didn't see it, Queen of Sweden. Okay, after we do the Twitter stuff, I'll go there. So is that on her recent live on Kick? Part of me is concerned she didn't go live because of complications from an incision rupture or something along those lines. I hope BG is okay too. I hope so. Okay, so Cheryl asked posted proof for when Amber and Chantel weighs themselves. They're fake weigh-ins. So I have it up on another tab. It says, according to Google, scales can be rigged or manipulated to show a lower weight through various methods, including improper calibration, physical tampering, or environmental interference. Techniques include altering the zero setting on mechanical scales, using incorrect weights during calibration of digital scales, or placing objects partly off the weighing surface. So they're manipulating the scales. I don't believe Chantel is 340 anything, 330 anything. Like, I swear she's 450. Yes, ma'am. Okay, Mrs. C posted a pic of the incision on Discord. Thank you. Okay, on my way. Oh. Yeah, she got spayed. All right, I'm going to post it to my community tab. All right. All right. It's on my community tab. Thank you, Mrs. C. Yeah, she got spayed. But she still could have ripped that incision open. Let's see. Hoping it posted. Yes, it's there. She's definitely in the four. Oh, definitely. Okay, so Crochet with Ashmi said, retelling the stealing babysitter's money to go to KFC story. Stole at $50. There was a stack of money. The babysitter ate weird food because relevant and brought a friend to eat KFC. Can guarantee she didn't share. $50 in KFC today money is crazy. Can you imagine what $50 bought in the 90s? It would have bought all of KFC.
No, it was KFC. I called my friend. I was like,
Hi, Sue.
I stole like a $50 bill. She had like a wad like this of hundreds and fifties. I have no idea what, like, was she a drug dealer? I don't know. But anyway, she was like 70. So she used to eat onion and mustard sandwiches. Anyway, I was a kid. I was like 11.
She was a 70-year-old drug dealer. I feel like, I mean, maybe I could have this wrong, but there was like a lot of elderly people in my family. Like, they didn't use credit cards. When they wanted to buy something, they went to the bank and they just pulled out cash and enough cash to have on them.
Was babysitting us. Me and my sister was a newborn. Because my dad would like truck drive. He would go away for like sometimes 3 weeks at a time. Grilled cheese and tomato soup.
Sniper, hello.
And my mom worked and was in college. So I called my friend. I'm like, hey, you want to go to KFC? We can get a family dinner. And she was like, okay.
You're embarrassing. Imagine bragging about stealing money from a 70-year-old. That means Chantel ate onion and mustard sandwich. Ugh. Oh gosh, remember when she would post this stuff? This is what Chantel and Salah will do on their trip. Where is the lie? Queen of Sweden said. Hi, Queen of Sweden. If you want to see the whole shoot, including a clip of me struggling super hard to get out of the tub, then you know where to go. So to anybody who may have been confused when we were talking about Chantel filming struggle porn, she used to get paid to do it before. There was people who liked to watch her struggle using a walker. They'd pay for that. She posted things to her OF and other places where she was struggling to get out of a tub. I mean, if she was doing it back then, why wouldn't she be doing it now? It's not like she takes her religion seriously, okay? She doesn't follow anything else. Anyways, can you imagine your mom finding a post that you made about you struggling to get out of the tub? My mom would probably beat me up and make me get offline. No, I bet she's saying the lady had a stack of cash and might have been a drug dealer to seeing them like a hood or gangster. We all know she grew up in the more privileged parts of Canada. My dad eats onion and mustard sandwiches. I mean, maybe they're amazing. Maybe. Did we see this? Oh, yeah. Hold on. Okay, this is the 14-minute long clip I have. She was freaking out this whole time, threatening to quit again. So I'm going to speed it up, but just trust me. If I stayed for 14 minutes, it was worth watching, okay?
Cancer on people. You made fun of an amputee. You just made fun of being a DV survivor. This is you.
Did you really call them that?
I have the clip if you want me to send it to you.
I mean, yeah, we can show the clip because you can see I have no idea what the fuck that even means. And I'm referring because I'm wearing about like a bunch of black clothing. This has gone viral. Usher's son has used this on his TikTok. That's how fucking viral this clip went.
Okay.
And a lot of people,
Usher's
this happened
son?
like 10 years ago. Actually, yeah, send him the clip so he can see it. I had no idea what that word meant. And then when I learned, Ken, you know what happened?
What's that?
When I learned what that word meant, never used it again.
Queen of Sweden.
I apologized
Where do I send
because
it?
I was ignorant and never fucking heard of that word in my life.
Put it in the chat, like the one we use. I popped out my Discord so I can open up my Discord. Just put it like in our chat and I'll play it from there. I haven't seen this, but here's the thing, bro. You have to like when people use that, they don't know what slurs are, they don't know what certain things mean. Like that's kind of hard. If that's the word, like, come on, like what does common sense tell you, Amber? You're like, look, like if they're black and you use that like type of vernacular, you can't be doing that.
I had never heard of that word before in my life. And you know, like Ken, you don't know me. I make up words. I don't pronounce words correctly. Like it was just me being.
You said you were 20 and
I'm so sick of these girls. I'm like, I had no idea what that word meant. I search things all the time if I'm unsure. How about you out there? She's so entitled.
ignorant, right? Most children are taught at a young age that word is not okay to say. You 100% knew, and you're using ignorance as an excuse just like you use your BPD as an excuse.
Thank you so much.
No, I wasn't ignorant. I was ignorant. I grew up with a racist father. I grew up with a homophobic father.
It's coming
That
on.
man Hassad super chatted $19.99.
to our chats.
Amber, when Sweet Tea was on bus she was nothing but kind and courteous to you, even when everyone else hated you. Sweet Tea told you that you hurt her feelings and you throw a low blow about her pregnancy. You're toxic, man.
Yeah, that's facts. That was fucked up. But I'm about to pull this up so we can watch it. Because again, I haven't seen this. But yeah, like we definitely got to talk about the whole Sweet Tea thing too. But let me pull this up.
Okay, do you guys hate her enough that you don't want to see her freak out? Or do you want me to skip through this beginning part and just go to where it gets good? Let me know. This night owl I heard is AYS, and they're always in Chantel's chat, and now they're in the LCU too.
And so there's one screenshot here. I'm gonna show y'all real quick, and so the chat basically.
That is something that Thick Gemini did the other day on Hero, and she sat there and stayed on panel with them even after that disgusting drawing.
You know what's funny? Like I point out that Tina's racist. I'm literally saying the N-word. So
skip completely or go to her freak out. Mrs. C said she wouldn't mind watching. Okay.
And all you can do.
Just resubscribed for 2 months.
Hey, bro, thank you. That's a Kick subscription. That's Ultra. Thank you so much, Ultra, for re-upping your Kick subscription. That's fucking awesome, bro. I haven't heard it, and it has a picture of what looks like a blackface drawing. That's literally what it looks like right now. That's what I'm looking at.
Yeah, Gemini did that, and when he did that, I literally said that is not fucking cool.
Skip to the good part. Okay.
That's literally genuinely cannot do this anymore.
Just FYI, I'm glad you guys want to skip too. There's this whole thing in the LCU right now where they think it's so cool to be racist and say racist things. Tina D thinks she has an excuse to say the N-word because she was married to a black man. Friendly reminder, Tina D is as white as snow. Then there was this whole thing with Amberlynn Reed and a blackface drawing. Okay, they were calling her out for it. She said that she wasn't even okay with it. And then she starts threatening to quit. Okay, so I think I skipped to the part where Keem comes on and he's telling them to stop bringing this up to Amber because they're looping. And then I think she I don't know. She freaks out.
Matters for Tina then too, yeah. No, we got you stopped her smirk after saying it. What's up, boss? ALR wants you.
Team, I genuinely cannot do this anymore. Like, genuinely from the bottom of my soul, bro.
Why?
Because it's always 2v1. It's always 4,000 v1. I can't do it, bro. I'm one person,
Amber,
bro.
Come on.
I'm not trying to come at you. I'm just trying to give you like the other side of the coin. I'm trying to be fair when I talk to you to give you a different way of thinking. I'm not coming at you, Amber. I've never come at you. I'm just trying to say, think about it like
That
this.
doesn't make any sense for people to be comparing Tina, who stands 10 toes down on saying the fucking N-word 3 fucking weeks ago, to me in my 20s making ignorant fucking statements that I've learned from and apologizing about.
Listen,
no, fuck everyone.
How are we still on this? I have been telling you guys for days to have a fun show.
Bro,
why not want to work with Fupa anymore?
The whole thing is like the queens were talking about it today, and obviously they were like, you know, there was a whole big thing, and I asked ALR, why didn't she go on Queens and confront Tina since Tina always comes up here?
69 super chatted $20. The way you handled Sweet Tea last
get
night
it,
was
Pitbull.
gross. You pushed her to the point of freak out. That is extremely bad for the baby. She
All
is
right, you know
weaning on
what,
her babes,
Amber?
which is
It's my
preferred than
fucking
cold
fault,
turkey
bro.
while
Just
pregnant.
stop. Listen,
Misogynistically.
I'm going to do something that I should have done a
I
while.
mean, you were screaming at a pregnant woman. And here's the thing, Amber. You're not a mom. You'll never understand this. Like, whatever Sweet Tea was doing, the doctor knows best. Like, it's bad for the baby, too, if a baby got used to certain things, to just quit cold turkey. Don't bring up her child. If nobody can bring up your feeder, stop bringing up someone's child.
I'll go when this started getting bad.
What, fire me?
I'm going to give you the damn responsibility. All right. If you want to kick Fupa off this show, do it. It's your choice, though. It ain't going to be my choice. I'm not going to get blamed.
Ballcraft super chatted $27.12. This is all you say every fucking stream when someone dares call you out. Either shit or get off the sink, Amber.
Do you hear me? I'm not getting blamed for it. It's your decision. You have to make it before the end of the stream.
I don't even know why I'm fucking here, Keem. Like, genuinely. Like, I just get fucking abused all day.
Because you got demonetized and you needed money, so you ran to Keemstar.
I fucking lost.
Oh, and you said Girl World was too toxic and it was going to be better over there.
I can't have a single opinion about anything.
But that's what I'm saying right there. You don't really want to kick Fupa off the show.
No.
Do you?
I don't know. I don't know what I fucking want. I'm like genuinely confused.
Well, change the damn subject. Stop fighting, bro. Drop it. You guys are at the point of
There's
looping.
no way to stop fighting when Fupa is literally here to fucking hate me, bro.
Okay,
like,
well, Fupa, stop. Listen, guys. You're not bringing up anything.
Okay, I have a question to anybody who watches this more than me. I feel like every time I turn it on or see a clip, like Fupa is barely talking. So how do we go from everybody confronting Amberlynn Reed for her blackface art, whatever else, all that stuff she was doing? And I swear Fupa's just been sitting here a majority of the time, but now Fupa needs to be fired. Can someone tell me in the comments and make it make sense to me?
New. You're not talking about a single fucking new thing, all right? I'm pretty sure this audience doesn't want to go and loop and loop and loop on the same subjects over and over again.
No, they do. They love when people find things that I did when I was 13 years old to bring up just to fucking hate me. They
Then
fucking
don't
love
talk about
that.
it. Ignore it. Talk about anything else. Talk about something else going on in the fucking community. Have some fun. Do some challenge where you both have to do something stupid and look ridiculous.
Can you just bring back the fucking bus VC so I have somewhere to go that actually feels good? Because this doesn't.
At Rabbit We 2 HK super chatted $20. The thing about
I think this is all over Scooter not being there anymore because Scooter was really sucking her fupa harder than anybody else has, and he's gone.
trying to show someone like Ella the other side of the coin from a host doesn't work for her is cause of Gall World and is an existing ecosystem of parasocial hate targeted to one girl. Gall World is loud. At super chatted $19.99. How much to fire the giant toddler? This is ridiculous. Every show is exhausting and stale.
Is that why over 4,000 people are here, you fucking ugly piece of shit?
Okay. Oh. Listen, you say you want the VC back so you can have like a nice, fun place, right? But most of this feud is over the goddamn VC.
No.
We talked about it at the start of the show, Amber. It is because y'all tend to one up each other and you try to outdo the other one. When I explained how the VCs work, because y'all are new here, and I explained how the VCs work and how the fans use that. And sometimes they sit there muted and in silence because they just want to enjoy what's happening. All right, you can't just go in there just kicking people out unless they break a rule.
That's not what I'm fucking doing.
Catherine 7,813 super chatted $26.80.
Taylor, good luck in getting your monetization back. I think Scooter will come back on a Man Lobo skit channel. Remember, you heard it from me first. I will, Pickle.
If you're coddling again. Amber just made fun of DV victims. But then
Okay,
again, why
time
would
out,
he care?
time out,
Look how
time
he
out.
threatened Jesse Smiles online.
Listen, you guys, I always get criticized for coddling Amber. Somebody needs to, because all you motherfuckers are mean. Everyone's mean to the bitch, all right? Someone's got to be nice to her, and I'm going to...
Coddling her is killing her and making her worse, Keemstar. FYI, every time I've tuned into you guys, you all talk shit about Girl World. We don't want you here. I don't know if there's a nicer way of saying that. Keemstar, if you're listening, or someone send this to him. You lost the respect of Girl World when you hired a man who was calling you a pedophile for like 3 months straight. Just FYI.
Talk over this dono because I don't give a fuck, all right? There's enough people being mean. Someone's got to coddle Amber, so I'm going to do it.
I'm not trying to be mean to you. I'm not trying to come at you. I'm just trying to just explain to you some shit and give you a different way of thinking. That's all it is, bro. I ain't coming at you.
This whole fucking
fucking
channel is about just hating me and pushing me to my limit.
Yes,
every
it
single
is.
fucking
Yes,
day.
it is. Yes, it is. Your whole existence on the internet is about hating you. You know
I can't do
this.
it anymore.
You
I
can do
move
it.
in with you and become your like maid or something. I cannot do this anymore.
All right, well, if you want to be my maid, you can.
A woman who can't even wipe her own ass is going to be Keemstar's maid.
But
don't fuck around. I will.
He's very meticulous. I don't know if I want to do that. I'm
I
telling
just
you right
don't
now.
know what to do. Like, this is so fucking frustrating.
I'm going to be like, my treadmill needs cleaning. Go run on it and dust it.
Come on, bro.
Here's my thing. It's like she came for Tina's pass, and then when I bring up Amber's pass,
3 weeks ago passed.
Let her talk. Let her talk. Amber, let her talk.
Guys,
No,
no.
you brought
Fupa,
up stuff from
Fupa, I get it. Fupa, I get it. I get it.
pretty.
But we're just going to loop. We are.
Okay, despite how you feel about her, and this was a horrible place I paused at to say she's very pretty. Hold on, let me get off this part.
Are going to loop.
I think she's so pretty.
I get it. Bro, this battle has
I'm
already been
walking
battled.
past, and I have to tiptoe around her every day.
I get that.
I just wish Scooter was back. This never happened when he was here, bro.
Because he kissed your ass.
Yeah.
No, he didn't kiss my ass, Ken. You can fucking kiss my ass, you fucker.
No, I'm just saying though, like whenever y'all got into a fight, he tended to
Nobody wants to kiss your ass. We're not sure that you even wipe well with your washcloth and counter corner system.
pick your side a lot, so you were comfortable with that.
No,
When anyone
because
comes in here,
he used common sense, bro. He used common sense.
I promise you, I also trying to use common sense. I'm trying to explain to you why when certain things happen, like just to look at it a different kind of way. Because when you look at things with tunnel vision, you don't look like broad. It can fuck up the way you think. That's all I'm trying to do, Amber. I'm just trying to help you think a different type of way. See it from
Into
a
the
different
chat,
perspective.
who's saying stop defending her? I'm not defending her, right?
Yeah,
I criticize Amber all the fucking time, dude. But it's like, at what point? Like, this is just a cry fest, right? This is not a show. We need to get back to doing a show.
Yeah, well.
Well, look, how about this? How about this? Turn the crosshairs on me. Y'all were supposed to know what happened with me yesterday, and y'all didn't get to that because it went crazy.
This guy is too good for these people. Do you know he's a veteran who suffers with PTSD and they've used that against him? Like, he's quit the LCU because he says he has too much dignity and like you can't pay him to pour sodas over him. Anyways, he's too good to be with this yuck, and Fupa Cheese is way too pretty to be there. She's the only one who looks like she showers. Breezy, we can always find a demonstration clip. Oh gosh. He seems like a really good guy. Like, I don't understand why he chooses these people. But anyways, oh, I went down a rabbit hole yesterday, you guys, and I needed you to see it. I didn't feel like typing it all right here, okay? I'm very short and sweet with my captions, but I fell down this rabbit hole of Selena Gomez really being a clone and how Rain Disick is really Selena and Justin Bieber's child. Anyways, I know this sounds insane, but I promise you if you go down the rabbit hole, you'll believe it too. And then in the replies, somebody posted, like, why is nobody talking about this? So then I went to this woman's profile, and is this not Selena? I couldn't play the sound because I would have got a copyright strike, but look at her. And then I was scrolling a little bit. She has chickens. I think I didn't include the part with her. Does she not look just like Selena? So do you believe that people are cloned? Or do you believe everybody has a doppelganger, a twin out there? What is it that you believe? And here's her profile. She's on Facebook. Totally looks like Selena, right? And like she even does the dance moves the same, like the expressions of how Selena sang in her music videos and songs. So if you have time later and you want to go down weird rabbit holes with me, it's Angelica RV. Okay. She's really pretty. I mean, oh my God, that could be her clone for real, for real. Watch Altered Carbon and Black Mirror. I believe it. There's got to be a twin somewhere. That could be her clone. Twin, Sue said. Twin, Sunita said. But hasn't aged. Okay, that part. But do clones age? I've never been cloned. If you out there have been, let me know. Anyways, I gotta fall more down. Apparently Justin Bieber did this live somewhere. And people have sworn they've seen it, and they swear that there was videos out there, but now everything's scrubbed clean. Apparently Justin Bieber went live and he was freaking out and saying that the rumors are true. Selena Gomez has been cloned. They had a child together. And apparently, the word is she sacrificed herself to save her child. So anyways, I go down weird rabbit holes. There's some that are insane. And there's some that I swear if you keep going down it, you will believe all these things too. Like I fully believe in lizard people, reptilians. I don't know. I think Joe Biden died a long time ago, and there's a whole bunch of actors playing him. Anyways, if I sound insane, I am. Don't you worry. I met someone who could have been my clone. Absolutely no relation. It can be both. Some people really do look like each other. Do you know if I had $1 for every time I've been in public or somebody said this to me online, I would be rich? I get told so often that I look like so-and-so, and am I related to them? And then the weird part is like, I always have to say, I mean, possibly, I don't know, because both my parents are adopted. So like the family history, I mean, both adoptions were closed. My mom just recent, I mean, it was years ago, maybe 5 years ago now, finally did like, is it 23andMe, where she can find out more about who she's related to. Anyways, but like, I don't know. Or maybe I have a twin out there. Didn't Bieber allegedly claim they Yes. I had a twin in Tennessee. Really, Lily? It can be both. Some people really do look like each other, but we've been cloning animals for decades now. Who's to say they're not cloning humans? And apparently they can. I forgot what this place was called. I actually saw the clip on Twitter, but they were celebrating like their X amounts of clones. So it's possible. Julie said nothing we didn't know, but she's so dumb. I wonder how many calls she's getting. And I know people are saying, are we sure that's not the vet's number? But I'm pretty sure people found out it's hers, allegedly. I'm not promoting anything. Don't reach out to her. Kelly said, so the cat has no onesie on and no cone, but are we really surprised? No. Final answer. Fondue Spiteful Bitch said, I'm so glad you can't have kids, Chantel, you animal abusing piece of shit. Would you consider doing an ancestry test? You can find a lot about your family history. Yes and no. I don't know. I heard this weird thing about how it could possibly used against us having our blood and all that in some kind of database. I don't know. I can't remember the rabbit hole I fell down. But I don't know. I don't want anything weird to happen. I've already had a weird enough life. He's so fine. Who? They've been cloning people since the 1940s. To quote Shakespeare Hamlet, there are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than dreamt of in your philosophy. So yes, I believe in conspiracy theories. I mean, at one point we were told like the conspiracy theorists were all crazy, right? And if we believed the stuff they were spewing, we were whack jobs or wacky, whatever. It turned out a lot of those crazy people were right. And I think that the truth tellers are often labeled as crazy because if their reputation is smeared or ruined, then nobody's going to believe them, right? So there's that. I'm not saying that everything I read is true. I just feel like a lot of it is. A lot of it is. I'll admit, I did the DNA stuff years ago. I won't do those DNA tests. I'm a direct bloodline descendant of the Honorable House of Arden. That sounds spiffy. I admit I did the DNA stuff years ago. I guess, like, what's the point? If my mom's DNA is already in the database, like, what would be the harm in me being in there too, right? I mean, either way, they already have our DNA. I would be interested to see if I have, like, any other brothers or sisters or something. Because, like, my bio dad, too, like, I don't really know him. Like, he died years ago, and I had only met him a handful of times, like, when I was a child, right? And then again when I was 21. But, like, I don't know. I don't know if I have any brothers or sisters out there other than my sister. And then here's the question, too. Like, maybe I don't need to know. Maybe I just need to be content with what I have and not go looking for answers to things I don't want to know. Oftentimes when we go looking for things, like, what if I find things out that I'm not ready for or prepared for? These are the questions I have. Maybe in my case, ignorance is bliss. Frosty Toast said regarding Chantal, remember in Kuwait for years they would give Julia hormone injections to stop her heat cycles because they didn't want to pay for the surgery? That's what she did at the vet. That email was made in ChatGPT. Okay, I believe that too, but the incision looks very real to me. So let's keep going. I guess for now we believe the cat is spayed, so I can go past all these tweets about it. Did you know that Rosie is flying out to stay with a man she's never met who emailed her after watching her on a podcast? Amberlynn moves in with a woman before she knows what their fart smells like. Chantal moved to Kuwait to marry a man she texted with for 3 days. Patterns of desperate women. Girl Scout said a chip and snip clinic is not a veterinary clinic. Foodie. In food terms that you'll understand, it's like a restaurant cafe versus a coffee window. One's a service and one's to go. And that was in response to Foodie complaining that there was nowhere to sit in the lobby and they wanted people to wait in their cars. What could possibly go wrong, Ross? My brother always told me I was found in a trash bin, so maybe I have a twin out there. I need some new rabbit holes to go down. My YouTube feed is all girl. Oh, I can give you many. And so can Lilith. Lilith, can you post any for Sniper and Sniper? Just DM me. Or Lilith, send your rabbit holes to me and I'll combine yours and mine. What would you like to go down? The Justin Bieber, Selena Gomez, the Reptilians, the Joe Biden being played by a bunch of different actors, Michelle Obama really being Michael? Or is it Michael? I'm not sure. I have a bunch of ones. Anyways, that kid cool said, which nightmare of the girl world trinity makes you want to scream first? It's always going to be Amberlynn. I know I say this every day, and while I know Foodie Beauty is an absolute demon and I have nothing nice to say about her ever, for whatever reason, Amberlynn bothers me more. She just does, and she always has. Flat Earth! The only thing keeping Chantal alive is embalming by all the chemicals in the processed food she eats. Fight me. This is true, especially those diet sodas, right? Oh. Okay. I was entertaining myself this morning, and I don't know if anybody else will find this comment as hilarious as I did, but I saw this, and I think it was Temu. I guess this is something you could buy to stick right there in your car. It sounds like a terrible idea. It looks cute, but anyways, I knew that the replies would be on board with what I was thinking. So I was looking at this. I'm like, well, it's a cute idea. Like, that's so dangerous. And then I was scrolling and I saw this comment right here from Miles King. I was looking for something new to have flung at my face when the airbag goes. I saw Etsy ideas for crystals and rhinestones, but it just doesn't have that oomph I was looking for. I may have just found it with this oil-filled acrylic clunker. Yeah, what about when the airbag goes off, though? Again, cute idea, but I mean, cute. It's cute to look at, horrible idea. Anyways. Of course, Timu, right? I had a really good concert today. You know what's going to be a good day when I listen to Slightly Stupid, Sweet Honey. I can't sing enough praises about this band and that song. And then I was listening to Cottonmouth King's Mr. Caliman. I love that song. I love the video. I love the vibe. And then I was listening to Long Beach Dub All Stars. I really love them. If you haven't heard of them, please search anything by them and your day will be made, and you're welcome for the good music recommendation. So some of the members from Sublime are in this band. It gives Sublime vibes, just a little different, I guess. So if you love Sublime, you'll like them. Angie said, "Hey kids, have a great day. And just remember, should your day go south, it's not just I shared my cell phone number on my live stream south. It'll be okay." This is true. I would get distracted by it. Work is so annoying today. I'm glad I have you guys. I'm sorry, Sue. Well, we'll keep you company in a few hours again because we're going to do a backyard stream. It's really gloomy out. I'm going to dress warm to sit out there. Fat Kid Cool said, "Ah, yes, the good old days when Foodie Beauty marketed her Fupa Flop as a one-woman spectacle. A bold arc of zero insight, zero class, and zero modesty. I would applaud her character development, but that would require some. It almost goes up and knocks her out. Can you imagine if she tried to do that now? I don't know why I'm stuck here." Sorry. Ashley said, "Well, I was wrong because Terry said she showed a picture of the incision. Poor BG has been spayed. Chantel isn't putting the onesie on her to cover the incision and letting her run and jump all over the apartment and blocking anyone who questions her excellent pet parenting." Of course. Ashley said, "Well, I was wrong. I don't know. This is almost worse. It's all so unnecessary. If she can't be bothered to care for a pet properly, she shouldn't have one, period. I hope BG shits in Chantel CPAP mask." I'm writing a school paper and I look up for 1 second and see it. Oh, banana. That made my day. Oh my gosh, I need to show you Coco's handlebar mustache. It's rather impressive. She needs to be groomed again, but she kind of looks really cute, scruffy. I don't know. These two things the groomer left on the side last time. I assume Coco wouldn't stay still enough for her. She's an amazing groomer, but she left like these two long things. And like when Coco eats or drinks or goes digging in mud, anyways, it gets all hard and sticky. So then it turns into a handlebar mustache, and it's rather impressive. All right, let me see if I have anything else for you guys. Oh, wait. ALR is so pretty, y'all. Remember the mammogram tech? I don't, but...
Who actually did my mammogram, she was probably in her late 20s, and she was just so sweet. And as I was leaving, she was like, "I don't want to make this awkward. I'm definitely not hitting on you, but you are really beautiful." And I don't know. It like made my day because she was just like, "You have such a pretty face," and my boobs are all up.
I feel like that would be some form of sexual harassment if somebody was hitting on you while getting a mammogram.
In her face, like it was just a whole thing. So it definitely like just made me feel a lot better.
Okay, well, I don't even want to be talked to when I have those kind of tests done, let alone be hit on. But I guess I don't look like Amberlynn Reed. Oh, please. That was a lie from the pit of hell. Lies. All right. Foodie lives in a neighborhood with a lot of Muslims, Rand posted. I see several hijabi women in her outings. Will she still eat in public during Ramadan? I'm going with, of course. Yep. 90% voted for that with 108 votes. Leg day for me at the gym today. That Chantel. Tired of said, is that you, cutie? No, she's much thinner than Chantel and has more hair. All right, hold on. I'm going to search the Foodie Beauty hashtag before we go. And then I'm going to come back in a few hours and we're going to hang out in the backyard. Oh, there's the incision. Queen of Sweden. She will rip that up in a day or two. Chantel said she thinks it's too hard to put the onesie back on. She's just too lazy. Yeah, she definitely got spayed. I don't think it's still going to look like that today. That poor cat's going to be in so much pain from bouncing off the walls. Stizzy! 15% off fast delivery and best prices. Don't threaten me with a good time. Code Twitter 15P. Stizzy's really good. Have you ever tried their pods? 250 business cameo gives you black lace underwear and a hot sauce cat toy in the crack. Oh, Lord. All right, let's see. What is this? Olive Girl World?
Barakallah. Hey, Ramadan Mubarak or Ramadan Kareem. Jazak Allah khair wa barakallah fikum. This is your warning. Ramadan is approaching. The shaitan is clocking out, but the haram police are clocking in. You better stay away from me, or else.
Okay.
Hey, Ramadan Mubarak or Ramadan Kareem. Jazak Allah khair wa barakallah fikum. This is your warning.
I like her, and I don't know why. Anyways, all right, you guys. I think that's all the Foodie Beauty stuff I have for right now. So, I hope to see you guys in a little bit. I have to do some things around the house, and then I'm going to shower, and then get dressed and go out back, and we will smoke, chit chat, shit talk. I don't know, do whatever you guys want to do. If it's still not raining, maybe we'll do a walk around the block. But I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you to my amazing mods, Breezy Bunch members. Thank you, Farrah, for the super chat. I'm sorry I've been missing your lives lately. I don't know if we go live around the same time, but I will be in there to hang out. Thank you for showing your beautiful face. Thank you to all the new faces in here that have been coming to hang out. I appreciate you, and I hope you'll join us for a backyard stream soon. Don't be a Foodie Beauty today. Wash your teeth, wash your ass, move your feet, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.